Welcome back to Chamba Sports, where we highlight our community and the youth sports space and talk about the passion behind the sport, how it heals us and makes us the best players in the game with the help of our athletes, our coaches, the fans, and all of us here. Let's get into it. Today, we have another Independence player. I'm excited, and I will go ahead and let her introduce herself.
Hi, my name is Joslynn. I go to Independence. I'm a senior in high school, and I play volleyball and I run track.
Thank you. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Don't be nervous. We'll get all that, out of the way. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm excited to learn a little bit more. So, Joss, before we get into all that, I've started to I want to get to know who Joss is outside of sports. So, what do you like to do outside of sports?
That's a hard question.
That sports is life, right?
Like
sports is life. Sports is life.
Yeah.
Well, what do you see yourself doing when you're not playing? Are you at home? Are you chilling?
Yeah, I'm just at home chilling, vibing.
What do you vibe to? Is it the music? Is it the Netflix?
I'm usually on TikTok or on Netflix. I was pretty sad when it got banned. So.
Well, oh, did you delete the app?
No.
Oh, okay, good. So you're fine now. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your go-to on TikTok? What is on your For You page?
Cleaning videos and memes and stuff.
Cleaning videos.
I like watching cleaning videos.
Yeah. Does it make you want to clean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do it?
Yeah.
Do you
before I clean, I watch cleaning videos.
Okay.
So yeah, and it puts me to sleep.
Oh, okay. So you're
yeah.
Who's your favorite cleaning person?
Anybody.
Really?
Really.
Yeah. Okay. I like the ones where they're showing you how much nastiness there is.
Oh yeah.
Under a what's it called under your sink, under your actual sink, how much gunk is really in there in the dishwasher. That's nasty. Yeah. We don't really clean well. Sometimes.
I'd rather not know.
Well, that's cool. So outside of that, TikTok is life.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about your sports. You said you've been playing sports all your life, right?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Okay. And what did you play?
You're gonna make me name all of them.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about what was your favorite stuff and when did you start playing sports?
My favorite would probably be track. Just because volleyball, it's been a little bit rough. But track, I've been doing it since middle school. Mm-hmm. It started off with, it wasn't really anything, competitive or like that. But it was pretty fun. And I did the 100-meter, 200-meter in middle school. And then when I got into high school, that's when I actually started to really figure out what I wanted to do. So that's when I started to get into high jump and hurdles and all that stuff. And I'm trying a long jump this year, so I'm pretty excited. Volleyball, it's been on and off, but I'm mostly a hitter. Mm-hmm. So I do play outside, middle. I played all the front row.
The positions.
Yeah, all the hitting positions, but I'd say outside and middle is my favorite.
And did you play this year?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah? How was it? Because you guys had a good season.
It was pretty good. Yeah, we did really good.
Uh-huh.
I'm sad that we kind of went out on second round. I feel like we had
You guys did really good, though.
Yeah, we did really good. I'm proud of how far we went and how much progress we made as a team. But I feel like we definitely had what is it called? We had,
yeah. You guys had it.
Yeah,
we
had
Coach,
it. We
Coach was there.
Yeah, we could have went into the last round, but
it's okay. We leave it for the next generation, which is, the next upcoming.
I'm hoping next year they get themselves
there. How was your senior night?
It was really good. It was very emotional just seeing everybody there and really just realizing it's our last year and but it was good. It was a good senior night.
Did you build your bond with all your friends and,
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I had all my friends and everybody there, so yeah, it was pretty fun.
That's always, when you guys are seniors, you come on, I'm oh, that's so much. It's so emotional for you.
It is sad, but at the same time, I'm kind of ready, so.
Yeah, you're ready? You're ready to go?
I'm ready, but I just know I'm going to be really emotional once it's over.
Once it's over. Okay.
Ain't we all, right?
Yeah. I'm and then life just keeps going.
Yeah.
And then at track, when did you, so you said you started when you were little and track.
I started in middle school, yeah.
And then now you're doing track?
Yeah, now I'm doing track in high school. It was kind of hard because of the whole COVID thing. Mm-hmm. So it kind of pushed me back and it made me not really want to try anything else. but I started to get back into it. Last year is when I really like got myself out there and like tried new things. Like I tried basketball. I'm not doing it again, so that just says a lot. But
no, why?
I don't think I'm good at it.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
At least you tried it.
At least you tried,
yeah,
though. You tried
I feel like it was just my height that kind of carried. I feel like that's how it is for all of my sports, but it's okay.
Yeah.
But
it's not. It doesn't carry you. It's part of you.
Yeah.
So remember that it's part of you. It's just who you are.
Yeah, but volleyball, obviously I've stuck to it. I actually didn't make volleyball my first year as a freshman.
Oh, really? At all? Like not on even on the frost off team?
No.
Wow.
I did club and then I made it my sophomore year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how many years did you play club?
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then you were focused on track.
Yeah, I was.
So what do you do off like training when you're practicing? Because it goes volleyball, right? And then you guys have like some time off.
Volleyball season usually is like we have like spring ball and then like summer training, and then fall season is like when it actually starts. Winter is like my break, but kind of not, because then track conditioning.
Yeah.
And then track season the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So,
Are you conditioning? What do you guys do for conditioning out there?
Yeah, I'm conditioning right now. I do weight room 2 times a day.
Girl.
So yeah, I do. I do it during school, and then I do it after school at practice. And then before we go to weight room at practice, we do training. But it depends on the day. Usually Wednesdays is a hard day, and Fridays. Monday is usually kind of hard too. So Tuesday and Thursday is kind of just like a chill day. We just jog and then we go home.
I want to know. I know if you have questions, but hold on. I want to know about like the weight room, because I always see like the guys are always talking as a girl and a young woman in sports. Like, what do you do in the weight room?
Okay, so it's kind of hard since we have like a male coach, but we do upper body, and then on Wednesdays we do plyo, and Friday we do lower body. So yeah.
But do you like it?
Yeah, I do like it. I like it, but it's kind of hard for me to do it just because like I do have like a messed up knee, so it's kind of like I'm having to ease into it and really get myself to kind of just build off of that.
Yeah, well, you need the lower body, right? For like you can say you do hurdles and everything, and then long jump especially.
Yeah.
So
and high jump.
High jump. Takes back in my day. I love high jump too. But,
yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
What is the excitement of? I'm like, guys, tell me about the excitement. What's exciting about it for you?
It's just like the adrenaline I have while I'm doing it. It's just enjoyable, you know. I don't have to really worry about being faster than other people and having to it's like really just speed. I'm not fast. I'm not really fast at running, but I can jump. Like I know I can jump, so it's like in long jump you have to be fast and you have to be able to jump. But in high jump you just have to be able to really just jump. Like, so yeah.
Oh no, it's
no. Like it's a lot. Guys, it's a lot more. It's a lot more skill and like
What kind of skill goes into that? Tell me a little bit about like how do you focus your skill on that?
Well, sometimes my coach does have me practice backflips like on the mat.
Oh wow!
Because it's like the form. We have to kind of like, I don't really know how to explain it. Like
it's not a full backflip though. It's like
it's not. It's like a half.
Yeah, it's like angled in a certain way, but you have to be like flexible to be able to get your top over. Yeah. Get the top over and get your legs over. So it's like an arch kind of situation.
Yeah, and it's like your arm is what leads your upper body. But you have to like be able to kick your legs up like super fast, because if you don't, then your legs are gonna hit the bar.
Oh, I'm like,
Here's my back thinking about it again. But yeah,
like that sounds so scary.
Yeah, no, it's not scary. It's actually really fun.
You have fun?
Yeah. I'm trying to get other people to try it out and like do it, but I understand it is kind of like some people don't really.
What do you think stops a lot of people from doing it? I'm like me just hearing it. I'm like, my weight, no.
I feel like it's more what stops them is the height and them just not being confident in themselves to get themselves out there. I've never really had a problem with trying new things. I feel like I've always been like kind of like outgoing, like, oh yeah, I'll try it. But it's hard to get other people to like want to try something and they've already made up in their mind that they don't want to do it. But it's like
it's hard.
Yeah. it's like different passions. Like it's just like, oh yeah, I think you should try it, and then they're just like, no, I can't jump. I'm not tall enough. It's like, yes, you are. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like you
Just
can
drag
do
them
it.
out there, right? Come on.
Yeah,
At
like
least
you
try it
can
one
do
time.
Just try it.
Yeah.
Just try it a little bit. You know, Ruby, we might have to all try it as a
No,
team.
no.
And then show it.
I'm back here. What about what's your PR on high jump right now?
4'11".
4'11"?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to get to 5'5" this year.
5'5"? All right.
That's the goal.
Yeah, get
Okay.
myself up there.
No worries.
Wow.
Hey, don't worry. I did pole vault and nobody wants to do pole vault. So.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do pole vault.
See?
That's like the one thing that I don't want to try.
Well, is it because it's heavy?
No, it's because you're literally gotta like run full speed, hit it in there, and then bend the pole back, and then the pole literally lifts you over.
That's so
Yeah.
scary. You see?
Well,
That's-
we've
I'm
seen-
over
a
here,
lot
I'm
of-
over here all
I've just seen a
scared.
lot of videos of people breaking the thing, and I
Yeah, it
just like, don't
snaps.
want to do that. So
Yeah.
mid-air, it just snaps. That doesn't sound fun.
Some guys get high up there, dude. I'm like, dang, okay.
Yeah.
And have you been doing that like since have you been doing track all of high school?
No, I haven't. I
No?
started sophomore year.
Oh wow. And so
Yeah.
you just did sophomore, junior, and then now you're senior year.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are some of the goals for like going to go play or run track or do something else collegiate level, the college level?
Yeah, I want to do track in college. I more kind of just want to do high jump because I feel like that's my main event. So
Mhm.
I feel like that's what I'm better at, and also that's just what I'm more confident in doing. Yeah, that's really it. So
Yeah, you're ready.
yeah, I am ready.
Okay, you're ready. You're ready to go. And then what about like we talked about the athletic side about it. What about your student side of it? How does that kind of play into part? Because you want to leave. You don't want to. You don't want to stay here. So what does your academics look like? What were you kind of focused on the whole 4 years that you were in school?
Academically, I feel like it's hard to be a student and an athlete. I feel like a lot of people don't really put that in consideration whenever they go into sports. Me, I've never really been like a big academic person. So going into sports, it kind of just set me back a little bit. But as I got older, I did start to like realize the importance of like academics, and sports comes after my academics. So I started to realize that freshman year, my grades were really good because I wasn't playing any sports. Sophomore year is when I got into volleyball. My grades dropped pretty bad. I was like on a 2.3 GPA average sophomore and junior year. But this year is when I really started to realize like, okay, like I need to get my stuff together and like I need to make sure I get into college because I saw my 9th through 12th grade GPA average and I was like, that's not okay. So I was like, I just need to get my grades up. And that's when I started to, now I'm like at like 3.8 GPA. So yeah.
Girl, good.
I'm trying to get myself to,
yeah.
I'm like, okay, like
inspiration.
I'm trying to like get myself to just focus on school more because it's just like, I never knew if I was going to do sports in college. So if I knew if I was putting myself my sports before my academics, I was cooked. Like yeah.
So if just for the audience too, that these athletes and everything don't really know how much grades are important and everything. So the advice you would give to them is what would you say?
Do your work. Try to pay attention in class as much as you can because you never know what's gonna happen. Like you never know if you're gonna get injured in a sport and that's gonna set you back from college. You never know what's gonna happen in the future. So really like focus on your academics and get yourself to study for tests. That I cannot kid enough. Once I started studying for tests is when I actually started to understand what was going on in school. I understand how it is to like not really be in the moment at school. So try to just write down what you think is important to you, what you're going to remember in a topic or a subject, because at the end of the day, like the teachers don't know what you're going to like remember. They don't know. So you need to like hold yourself accountable for what you're going to be doing. So
well said, and use your resources.
Use your
there's a lot of resources.
Please use
yeah, like literally, there's resources everywhere.
Charge your Chromebook, please. I I don't charge my Chromebook,
don't
and I'm
charge
just
it?
like, I go to school, I'm like, okay, so now I can't do my work.
Yeah,
And I'm
guys, charge that Chromebook. We didn't even have Chromebooks back then. Okay, we had a piece of paper and a pen. So you guys got lucky.
No, she had the fancy notebooks and stuff. I
Oh.
had a crumbled up piece of paper I had to use, but it's fine.
But it's well said, because a lot of athletes don't understand. Like, they just want to play the
Yeah.
sport, they want to have fun, and that's great. Like, we're all here for the fun, but you
Yeah.
do have to put in the work.
Yeah, that's great until you don't meet that
that
grade requirement, then you can't.
And
you
when
can't
you're
be
looking
in
at college
sport.
applications, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh no, they want a 3.8,
Yeah.
they want a 3.5, and you're nowhere near that. And you
Yeah.
were talking about dream colleges. Don't wait. Don't wait.
Yes.
Especially if you guys are like incoming freshman, sophomore. I always tell my sophomore is your
Oh my gosh,
biggest
yes,
year.
sophomore year is the most important
year
year
of your
ever.
life. Yes.
And junior year.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. I'm like, your freshman and your senior year, great. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're the fun years, but your sophomore and junior year are the most important years of your high school career.
Yes.
So make sure you guys shine on that.
Yes.
But going back to you, now I know you want to leave, and you're not from here. You told us a little bit about that. Where do
Yeah.
you want to go?
Back to Houston. Back to Texas. Yeah.
She said it like the movie.
Which one?
Oh, well, like when they say, no, never mind. The space movies, but never mind.
I'm a space movie?
Yeah,
I love space movies.
But you're ready to go back,
Yeah, I am.
and you're ready to go play over there.
Hopefully,
Potentially,
yes.
that's what
Hopefully,
you want to
yes.
do.
Yeah.
What are you? Where in Houston would you like? Ideally, where you want to be?
Just anywhere in Houston, to be honest. Because my family, they're kind of like spaced around in Houston,
Mhm.
so it's kind of like I won't be far from them. I'll
Mhm.
be right there. So
So
yeah,
you still want to be close to them, right?
yeah,
So you don't want to just move out anywhere. You just want to be close to your family.
yeah. I would like to be close to family just because I'm gonna be transitioning from high school into college, and I've never been by myself, so I
Mhm.
don't know how it is, and I don't want to be like. I want to be independent, but I don't want to be too independent, and then I kind of just like fall apart. And I'm just like, okay, because I know how like important like mental health and stuff is, and I've heard a lot about sports in college and how it affects your mental health and like all that stuff. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole different ballgame. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, she wants our son to just leave. Huh?
already. I'm like, you ready? You got 2 years left. Bro.
As you said, babe.
It is important, but making sure that you're around people is like the most important thing.
Yeah.
And making sure,
especially family.
yeah, especially because they're gonna have your back no matter what.
Exactly.
Actually, going into that, into mental health, which is a good topic to bring up, because over here, my days
What?
haven't been so great.
Oh,
my
what's that?
mental health days
Yeah.
haven't been so great. So, talking about a little bit about that, but sports here and you playing sports, how does that kind of affect your mental health? How have you been? How do you deal with like the setbacks and because you talked about your knee? How did you get hurt, and how did you come through with that?
I actually don't know how I got hurt, which is kind of like what's messing me up, because it's like what's going on. I
Mhm.
don't know how I got hurt. It kind of just started hurting by itself. But I did hear that it was genetics, so it does play a big role in
Mhm.
like my knees. Is that we genetically have bad knees in my family. But it really did affect my mental health, because it set me back from being able to play and do things at my full potential. And it was really hard on me to be able to just like be able to push myself and like know that I wasn't going to be able to play the same. So yeah.
But you got through it
Yeah, I
a
got
little bit. Yeah,
I'm
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah,
We're getting
I'm
there.
trying to work with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of
It's hard. It's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
It is really hard, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So
Did you ever have like an MRI done or anything on your knee?
no, my insurance doesn't cover that. So
Okay.
my parents
Oh,
were
no
like,
worries.
yeah,
No,
I have
yeah.
been to the doctors multiple times. They've always told me that there's nothing wrong that they can see by it. So
So the reason why I was asking, because I had a similar incident too when I was playing, adult, of course. But my knees just after the game, it just started getting really sore, and I was like,
Yeah.
eventually I had to put ice pack on it. But the more I went to the doctor and everything, they're like, oh well, we can't see nothing wrong because it's just an X-ray, it's just the bone.
Mhm.
But the MRI actually showed it was a torn patella tendon that was
We're
causing
not
it.
saying that's yours.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying that it's just playing on it so much. Eventually, it started
Yeah.
having little holes in it, which could cause it to tear even more. So just be very cautious still about how you play, because
Yeah.
of course you want it forever too. They
Yeah,
can fix it,
knees are
but
like important.
yeah, they can fix it. But when you get to my age, not that I'm old, but 30 is new 20. But
Yeah. It's honestly really sad seeing like a lot of athletes are starting to tear a lot of stuff in their knees, like tear their ACLs. Like I feel like that's very common now.
oh yeah,
And it's like it's making me kind of scared because I'm like, I don't want to tear my ACL, please. But yeah, it's really sad to see that a lot of athletes, it's kind of common to just tear something in your knee.
yeah.
So yeah.
See a lot of athletes come home and everything saying
Yeah.
that's
And
the reason.
I honestly, I don't understand how it feels. Like I don't know how it feels to tear something in my knee or like tear my ACL, but I can understand how it feels to lose your sport and feel like just everything just crashed just because of one incident. It just changed everything. So yeah,
because it's hard. I mean, you're so used to that, right? And
yeah,
even if we're not talking about sports or we're talking about something other than that, but it's different. You're literally taking something away that you've known to have
Yeah.
all your life, and
especially
now
as a teenager. It's
Yeah.
like a lot of kids like grow up playing that sport and get told by their parents like, oh, you need to play sports. I know for like a lot of people, it's like sports is the only way out for them. Like sports is the only way to get out of where they live or any situation that they're in. So it's like it is really sad to hear like that a lot of athletes do hurt themselves. But I know how it is to just lose something just so fast and then feel like you're never going to get it back. But
Yeah.
I promise if you guys work out and you guys really set your goal to get yourself back, you will do it. And you're not going to get back super fast, and you need to give yourself time and just really realize that like not everything is going to be the same, but there is a way to work around it, and there is a way to get yourself back out there.
Yeah. Well said. Even on our level, like well said, because it is important because we all go through things and we just have to keep pushing.
Yeah.
Keep pushing. I want to ask you a little more level personal, just because. But does and feel free to answer or not. But faith based, you seem like you have a lot of faith. Like you brought your Bible with you today.
Yes.
And it has that helped too.
It actually has a lot. Speaking about that, I just started getting myself into I just started really getting into it around November, so I'm kind of like fresh into going like church and stuff. I'm getting baptized soon, so I'm really excited.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, but
that's so exciting.
That has helped me a lot, especially with my mental health, like hearing a lot about go to Christ to really talk about how you feel. And honestly, when people say that, I understand what they're saying now, because going to people and talking to people about it I've noticed that it has done nothing for me, venting to people, but venting to God and like really talking to God is what helps me, because at least like I don't have someone that's gonna like judge me because I'm going through a certain situation. God doesn't judge, so yeah, it does help a lot.
It's important.
Yeah, it is.
And I ask that just I've been through it, and like I'm a little further along, and so I'm like for me it's always my comeback, and sometimes like even personal level I have to come back, and I'm like okay, I need to talk to you because this isn't I need to make sure I can't. I'm like sometimes I'll be like I can't talk to you. You're not. I'm like I gotta talk to him. You're not my person right now.
Honestly, like being a teenager, it is like really really hard not to have like anger and stuff, and like especially like everything that we're going through is just like everything just kind of hits me at once, and it's just like I'm the type of person that lets things just build up until like I just like snap, and like once I do, it's just like I get like really mad, and when I get really mad I cry. So like I'm trying to get better at that, like kind of just like forgiving things and letting it go and just let it happen, because I can't really control what happens. but I'm actually really happy that my friends got me closer to God. Shout out to my teammate Amari, because like she's who brings me to church with her and like
good.
all that stuff. So yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing, and that's important that you have that bond with them, and they are there to support you. So always remember that. And as your mentality is getting better, you don't get as angry, because I'm sure it plays into sports too. I'm pretty sure volleyball.
I try not to get too mad. It's kind of hard.
It's part of the game. It's part of the game.
Yeah, it does. Sports.
Sports, we can love you, and sometimes we can just, And
I feel like a lot of people's like, how they go into practice and how they react to things does affect like how I react and how I feel during practice. So but that plays like a big role too. I'm trying to get better at that, not letting people's emotions affect mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, and then I think Coach Kennedy also told us about what you guys do as a pregame ritual too, to try to hone in. You guys like come on.
We meditate, and then she gives us like a script, and we meditate off of that, and then we come together as a team, and we talk about like things that we think we should do during the game, and that we need to fix as a team before we go into playing and practice. We do it for practice too. Okay. And for before every game, we kind of just like, I don't know how to explain it, but we do like a chant like together, and it kind of just like builds adrenaline for all of us and like builds a bond. So yeah.
It's good. That's what you guys get for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll be cheering them on next year.
Yes.
Your other juniors and sophomores.
Even if I'm away, I'll come back.
Yeah. Yeah. So just come watch. At least come watch. Don't forget about Bakersfield,
I won't.
Sometimes, guys, don't forget about Bakersfield. Where's all those football players? You guys coming back? Well, thank you so much for allowing us to, talk to you, get to know you. We're excited. Can't wait. I mean, you're going to leave, but we'll still be here. So come back.
Yeah, I will.
But thank you so much for joining us today. Is there anyone in specific that you want to thank?
I want to thank my parents, because without my parents, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, and like honestly forgiving me for a lot, because I have struggled like a lot throughout the years. So them being able to push me through a lot of the struggle, and also my godmom, she has helped me as well, and God. Oh yes, God has got me through a lot. So yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and we appreciate. Oh yes. Okay, and then one more thing. Before we go, we want to say and sing a little happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys gonna join us? All right, on 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you, cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you, cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Joss. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
Are you 18?
Yes.
Yay! We have an adult. So happy birthday to you, and
Thank
I can't wait to see. You're gonna do so many great things. Don't cry.
I won't.
You're gonna do so many great things, and we can't wait to see.
Thank you so much.
This is adulthood. You're gonna do great. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. And I can't wait to just have more of you guys on here. I think just talking.
You're gonna cry first.
No, I know. No, just talking to all of you guys just gives us a really good experience and gets to know. Lets us get to know you guys on a more personal note. Because remember, we're here for the athlete. We really want to make sure that you guys get a showcase and be able to highlight who you guys are. And don't forget to
like and subscribe, everybody.